In Genesis 5, we have a list of descendants from Adam and Eve all the way to Noah. Every generation plagued with the curse of defining good and evil for themselves. Rather than uniting and trusting in God's standard of good and evil, humanity seeks to define it for themselves. That has brought Genesis chapter 6 verse 5 wickedness into the world. Everyone was living for themselves, and that ultimately brings isolation and death. Our triune God, Genesis 6 verse 8, found a family willing to unite under God's definition of good and evil and sacrificially serve each other. They collectively followed God's commands. Genesis 6:14, they built a refuge. Noah spent a lifetime calling people into the ark, but their pride caused them to worship God their own way. Genesis 7 verse 7, those who gathered into the ark survived. Genesis 6:19, 2 kinds of every animal was on the ark. Genesis chapter 7 verse 2, 7 kinds of every clean animal ready for sacrifice. This community was redeemed to collectively worship. As soon as the flood subsides, Genesis chapter 8 verse 20, Noah builds an altar. The family unite in corporate worship. Genesis 8:12, a rainbow was put into the sky, a public symbol, a covenant promise to a people united under God. A bow that points up to God, lifting our minds away from self up to Him in corporate celebration. Claiming to be a Christian and not being actively involved in your local church is the very same cry of independency as those who chose not to enter the ark. Sin scatters, grace gathers. Christians go to church.